Of the week, but especially on Tuesdays for What a Girl Wants, 9 p.m. Eastern. But in the meantime, we have to launch a brand new product here at HSN. So product drop, what's happening? It's the KBeauty trend. This is a black energy cream. This is your AM cream. This is your PM cream. It is a gel-like cream that is as black as night. Imagine the color of a very dark grape jelly. And that's exactly what you're getting here today. It is unlike anything else you have ever seen. It's unlike anything else you have ever heard of. And it's actual real ingredients that give it that deep black color. We're going to introduce it to you today at $38. It's on FlexPay. It's on free shipping. It's from Neogen. This is a brand that you know and love and trust here at HSN. 125 ingredients in every single jar. Chelsea, I don't think I've ever presented a cream with 125 ingredients.
You know, it's funny, I was actually just sitting here thinking to myself, in all of my years in skincare and creating products and working with almost every brand in the world, I've never heard of a product that has 125 ingredients. In fact, the cost to manufacture a product like this is incredible. So we're super excited to be able to launch it exclusively with you guys here at HSN. As always, this is a product that is for those of you that have loss of volume in your skin. It is literally a volumizing cream. So what do we mean by that? As we start to age, you maybe have underneath the eye area, the eyes start to get a little bit sunken in, a little bit hollow. Maybe it's along the jowl line, the cheeks are starting to kind of sag and droop down. Maybe it's the cheeks, they're starting to really kind of sink in and sag. It happens as we age, right? This is an incredible technology because if you think about it, we're gonna take a look at Michelle and everyone here live. When you apply this to the skin, the gel consistency, by the way, to Sarah's point, comes from black ingredients. Why black ingredients? Because 29 of these ingredients are deep, rich black ingredients, black berry, black rice, because the darker the berry, the darker the fruit, the darker the vegetable, the higher the concentration of amino acids, proteins, and vitamins and antioxidants. That's why doctors always say, eat dark fruits, right? It's like a known thing. So obviously we're not talking about internal health, but we are talking about your outer health benefits. Look at her skin, Sarah.
It's so plump, it's so dewy. It looks so soft.
Like, can I tell you, I do it every, like, look at the bounce back on those cheeks.
All of a sudden, you've got that beautiful, gorgeous, kind of scrumptious look. You've got cheeks that you want to pinch again.
That's right.
And that's what we love about children, right? They have that glow of youth, and they have all of that beautiful goodness in their skin. This is bringing back the moisture. This is actually plumping up the look of your skin.
Right, and if we take a quick tour here, again, when I meant in the earlier was look at the before. So if you have any of that loss of firmness or the volume, right, it's a really hard thing to deal with, right? Because it's not, you can't just put on any cream. When you go to the nose to mouth lines, you can see how much more, look at how much juicier her cheek is. It's measurably different in this before and after. This is live. That is because 29 black ingredients, the eggplant, the blackberries, coffee, which helps to improve the tone, the mango, the pumpkin, the mushroom, the rosemary, I'd have to go on for days because it's 125 in total, are all chosen specifically. Each one has its own job. Neogen is a very thoughtful company. They are one of the biggest brands globally around the world. They're not sitting there just throwing ingredients together for marketing. When you turn around the jar, the scientists at Neogen Dermalogy have chosen each ingredient that has literally been used in Asia, in South Korea, for hundreds of years.
Wow, so it's like the best of the best.
The best of the best.
And that's what we're gonna see on our models. And look at the difference in their skin. What does our skin need? Our skin needs moisture, right? Otherwise, you have a choice of looking like a raisin or a grape.
Right, and if you look at the before, you can tell when we talk about looking like, you don't look like a raisin in your before. But when we talk about dehydration in the skin, you know what I'm saying? The skin starts to look tight and dehydrated. You've got to plump it up. It's almost like pumping air back into the skin. Now, how are we doing it? Each individual ingredient, the coffee actually helps to make the skin look more energized. It gives it that glow, right, and that bounce. But also, all of the ingredients from the blackberry to the reishi mushroom, that's helping to plump up the skin. Her cheeks look juicy. Look at her lips, right, above the lip area, how poutier, how much, right? We're literally pumping volume back into the skin.
I feel like my lips are shriveling up right before my very own eyes.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, do you ever just look in the mirror and go, what happened?
All the time.
Look at how beautiful her cheeks look. And by the way, this is that look that you'll see on the red carpet. Dewy cheeks, something with that beautiful radiant glow, the look of having more plumping, more filling throughout the face, but this is something that you can do with a jar. And let me tell you, this is a very big size. There's a lot of gel, there's a lot of cream here. It's a gel-like cream, and you're getting first look. This just launched today. This is brand new. It's one of the hottest things coming out of South Korea. It's called KBeauty. We give you the flex pay, we give you the free shipping. Let me show you the texture again, because I know this is gonna blow your mind.
It's crazy, right?
This is the first ever black skin cream in the history of HSN. Chelsea, you've been doing this for more than 20 years. You have, sorry guys, there I am. You've never shown us anything like this. Now, don't let the color concern you. Don't let the color scare you. Actually, I'm gonna take off a little bit more because you don't really need that much. A little bit goes a long way, very concentrated. As you spread it across your skin.
Your skin drinks it in.
Your skin drinks it in. It's absorbed very quickly and instantly hydrating and plumping the look of your skin. It smells amazing, by the way.
It does.
It's not greasy, it's not oily, no residue.
Right, and it's not tacky at all.
No.
Right, so if you guys are just joining us.
Look at that glow.
It's incredible. And I'm gonna just show you some of the ingredients here because I've been in skincare manufacturing for over 3 decades, and I can assure you that when you turn the back of this jar around at home, you're going to be blown away. So instead of ingredients that you can't pronounce and you have no idea what's going on, take a look at what we're talking about. So in this one jar, there's 29 black ingredients alone, which is incredible. Very high concentrations of fatty acids, ingredients that are really good to help plump up the skin. The blackberry, the black licorice, the incredible blueberries, the black rice. These are ingredients that have been time tested and trusted by women in South Korea for hundreds of years. If your skin has a loss of volume, if it's sagging, if it's looking dull, if you're smiling and you're getting those crinkles in the skin, take a look here. We can immediately, because of the texture and the consistency, Sarah, it's a gel. So it sinks into your skin. You're giving your skin very, very high doses of these ingredients that are going to work to help plump everything out. You want to push everything out, and that's what the black volume does. It's literally putting volume back in the skin.
I'm actually obsessed with this. We'll look at our before and afters because I love how it's not heavy. Like some creams out there, you feel like they're still sitting on the surface of your skin. This feels almost like my skin is drinking it in. Right. And then it absorbs quickly, but you get all of this dewiness. It's like giving yourself that sort of surge of moisture from the inside out.
That's exactly what it is. And I would say that this is for all ages, but in particular, if you're really feeling like your under eye area is starting to look like it's got that loss of volume, the cheeks are really starting to sag. What about your neck and décolleté is just really crinkled up? You've never seen a cream like this. I don't even like to call it a cream because it really is a hybrid between a gel and a cream technology. It's not tacky, it's not sticky. And unlike creams today that are manufactured where they're super heavy on the skin, to Sarah's point, this you take a small little drop just like that. It goes onto clean, dry skin. You apply it in a thin layer over your whole face and it drinks it in so quickly. 129 ingredients, like that's just crazy. This color doesn't come from anything artificial. This is blackberries, black rice. These incredible ingredients go onto the skin and just plump everything out. I think of it like if you have a flat tire and you want to plump it up, right? You push the air into it. It's the same thing. Because when we're young, right? You want to pinch those cheeks. That's going to be this.
When we have a flat tire, we call AAA. When we have a flat face, we call the beauty spot. Because what happens as we age, everything sort of feels like it's concave, right? It's sort of sinking in. You see sort of the sagginess of your skin. I would love for you to try this. A little bit goes a long way. If you're someone who always loves, what's the latest? What's the greatest? Tell me what's new. Tell me what's happening. I want to try something that has never been seen before. There's nothing else like this. And I go to South Korea, you bring us these ingredients because they have been doing beauty at a whole different level. Kind of explain that to everybody.
Korean beauty right now is
Why is it so trusted? Why are they, you know, light years ahead of what we're doing here.
So in South Korea, and we're going to be live from South Korea at HSN next month, so I can't wait to show you, but 5 to 15 years ahead of everywhere else in the world when it comes to beauty technology. Everyone looks to South Korea because they start at a very young age. They have more skincare manufacturers, they have more technology. So we get to bring you the best at really great prices. It's amazing. As you take a look here, the women, we all have one thing in common. As we start to age, the skin gets a little bit crinkly, it gets dull, it gets uneven, it gets dehydrated, and instead of using heavy creams that sit topically on the skin, the Black Energy Volume Cream has the ability to really penetrate the skin, to get in there and kind of push everything out. Take a look at the before. Again, noticeably different immediately for a brightness and a hydration.
Oh, I just feel like this is exactly what my skin needs right now. And it's great for all skin types.
Everybody.
Okay. It seems just one of those universal must-have, try me's, and that is brand new, our KBeauty Black Energy Cream. Your face is gonna feel so dewy, so soft. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and remind you about some of our very popular products today. It's gonna be last call on our